Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, all right? Today, we're going to be looking at my potential lockdown build. Now, before we get into the video, though, make sure you drop a like and subscribe, as liking up the video puts the video to the recommended. And, of course, subscribe and put your notification for my daily uploads. But without further ado, let's hop straight into the video. So, again, this is live footage, so I'm just going to play and stop it. Obviously, when the game comes out, I'll be able to do my traditional build video setup. But right now, we're just going to be looking at it from this standpoint. Again, I went small for it. I went 6'7", 210, 7'4" wingspan, which is a max wingspan. I wanted to go this route because I felt like going 6'8" was just a little too slow, right? And that's the best way I can say it. I just felt like, but I can't see lockdowns being 6'6" to 6'8". But I feel like there's going to be two different ways to make it, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you the first one, the way I made it, because I felt like this was going to be the best bet. Now, as you see here, this is my lockdown build. All right, as you can see, this is more like I would say more of a comp type lockdown type setup. Every single attribute from the 86 speed requirement to the 82 acceleration requirement. Like, it's going to be rare to see a lot of people go 99. I have a 79 3 ball, and again, I'm gonna break it all down. 99 stamina, because you have to be at 94 feet on Hall of Fame. Has to have a 99 stamina. So each thing I've done, I did it with the purpose of, like, what do I want to do, what I want to specialize in. I know a lot of people off rip gonna see don't have block, but again, we can go back here, and you see my blocks in 87 already. So what that means is that even at an 87, you're only able to get let me make sure I got this right here. Let me make sure I look. So you get anchor, you got to have an interior defense of 77 and a 92 block just to get it on gold. And if you want silver, you need a 72 interior defense with an 87 block, right? So I'm like, look, man, ain't no way you able to have a 72 and interior defense and an 87 block and have any look at my build already. Like, just look at it, right? So already, like, I was like, man, there's no way. Like, this 65 is because I moved up these tiers. So I'm just like, man, there is absolutely no way I'm going to get away with that, because I just felt like if you're going to go that route, you're going to have to drop your perimeter defense and steal down a little bit, and you get away from the Hall of Fame badges. But me, I want to have the Hall of Fame badges, right? So it's a sacrifice that you got to make. Like, the builder is not perfect. This build will be on the perimeter, pressing, full court. And then, of course, like, yeah, if individuals get by me, I'll just have to do, hands up defense and jump. But there's not going to be the chase down. I mean, again, look at that. Just to get it on bronze, you need a 68 interior defense, right? With a actually, for anchor, you need a 61 interior defense with a 77 block. But if I wanted to get chase down, right, just chase down, I'll need, to get it on silver, I would need a 78 block. I got 60 speed and a 74 vert. I don't even have the vert. Like, you see what I'm saying? So you played around with enough, you got to make the sacrifices somewhere. Now, again, maybe the sacrifice would be, you know what? Maybe I don't need the Hall of Fame badges. Maybe I can get away with gold. But I will say that the Hall of Fame badges this year are pretty dang on spectacular, right? Hitting the 99 is not a joke. Okay, so I'm going to play through this because I want you to see, again, on the finishing side, the driving layup, yeah, it's not high. My driving dunk is not high, but that's not what I'm going to be doing a lot of anyway. Okay, so I'm not really worried about that. To me, a 75 driving dunk is decent enough to be able to get a decent dunk package. If I'm, in the open court, I can just go and get it. Layup's going to be a liability, but really, I'm just a spot up. This is more of a spot up comp lock. This is not a well-rounded lock. This is just a straight up traditional. I just play defense. I sit corner. I catch and shoot. Right? That's it. And you see my catch and shoot is on silver. I have blinders on silver. And in order to get them to an 89, I do think that some people could go up, make a different type of lock, and have an 85 3 ball with gold catch and shoot. That's a different type of route that you could take. And I still think that is viable because what you can do is that lock can also be doing off-ball screens. Like you can have a lock like that if the primary ball handler on your team has defense, like the two-way slashing playmaker I dropped yesterday. They have defense already, so they can play on ball. Then you can make another defensive build, but more of a sharp type build with a decent amount of ball handle, but maybe have gold badges. And I'm gonna drop the video and show you what I'm talking about. But there's different ways you can make it. I see 4 different type of lockdown builds. I see a short lockdown build, right? A short one, like shorter than the, when I say, like to say, like most people should be somewhere between this 6'6" and 6'8", but I can see a shorter build somewhere between 6'4", 6'5", that is gonna be a primary ball handler and lock type build, or you can go to a taller two-way type, which has a very hash type sitter that has a good defense, like a 6'6", that's a gold tier type lock badges that can be able to spot up and shoot. And that is going to be, again, feasible. I think there's 4 different types of locks you can have. I feel like this lock right here is going to probably be the most prominent. I do feel like, when I say prominent, I'll say like maybe 40% of locks will be like this. If you see in the stage and that type of deal, I do feel like if the meta shifts and there's a lot of guards that are trying to be more slashers, then I can see people going up to 6'8", getting silver anchor, right? So get a silver anchor on the block at 87 block, but then turn around having a lower steal. So if you're looking at the steal, right now for steals, it looks like you would have to have, let me find it real quick. For glove, you would have to have a 91 steal. So you can drop your steal down to a 91. And then if you want to keep your clamps on gold, you can drop it down to a 93 with 55 strength. So you could do that if you wanted to. But I will say this though, it's all predicated on play style and who you're playing with, okay? So I'm still trying to figure it out. If the meta says that gold badges are good enough, then I will do that. Or if the meta says like, yo, you can get away with silver glove, which silver glove's an 85 still, have an 85 still with gold perimeter defense, and then have like a silver block, you can do that. But if you want to go all out Hall of Fame with the Hall of, like I said, let me go ahead and push it down here so you can see. Look at this. Let me go back a little bit further because I'm pretty sure I started top. All right, good. So I got clamps, and then I also have 94 feet. I got ankle braces. I have fast feet, Hall of Fame. Pick Dodger, Hall of Fame. Workhorse, Hall of Fame. Right? Off-ball pest, Hall of Fame. I have everything Hall of Fame. Remember, all these badges can be obtained. Repeat that. All these badges can be obtained at Hall of Fame. All right? So that is where I'm excited about. And a lot of people might not want to go this psycho and be like, yo, this dude made a straight up pure lock at the top of the key, right? And my objective and knowing what I have is like, yo, I can't let people beat me to the paint because I don't have block. But you see what quick feet is. Boosts a player ability to stay in front of the dribbler. So even if you get a little angle on me, man, I can still be able to push through. I got a strong strength. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is going to be a solid build no matter which way you look at it, no matter which way you play. The name comes out as a 3-and-D threat, which I think is actually pretty dope in my opinion. You know what I mean? You can't ask for anything better than that. If you got Jimmy Butler in there, it's pretty OD. And then again, like I said, I wanted to show you the stamina bar at the bottom. I don't know if I actually go down to that again because I want you to see what the 90. There it is. Boom. So, but did I go down to 94 feet though? Because I want you to see, like, you got to have 99 stamina to get that. So, to me, I think that's just like pretty dope. Like, stamina does matter. If you want Hall of Fame 94 feet, which allow defenders to harass and bother ball handlers in the backcourt. Again, if you want something like this, it's going to take a lot of attributes to be able to get it. But you should be able to shoot good with a 79-3. You got a 76 pass accuracy to pass it back to your guard at the perimeter. You got a decent drive and dunk, so you can still do backdoor lobs, and you can also get a decent pro dunk package to put it to knock a decent dunk down. So, you know, it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. But last year I had a build similar to this, but I did have anchor on silver, but that's just impossible now because everything I wanted then that I can't have now. So But the good thing is there's no more badge tier and points, so I know every single Hall of Fame badge on defense I can get. So anyway, let me know in the comment section, what do you think? Do you think this will be a lockdown that you will utilize to get all those Hall of Fame badges that I was talking about? Like to be able to have Hall of Fame, you know, all these Hall of Fame badges here, clamps, 94 feet, ankle braces, challenger. Or would you think like, yo, maybe I'd be better off getting gold badges, silver, be a little bit more balanced? And again, we don't know what the meta is, and that could be the case, but I still feel like you're going to see a lot of lockdowns like this. But hey, other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Timmy. I'll be back really, really soon with another banger, man. You know, when I say back soon with another banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.